Well, it looks like mind games are on between Mikel Arteta and Pep Guardiola. Oh, guy, it's Man City versus Arsenal. The trophy is really one of those that they are chasing for. That's the Premier League title, and we're here waiting to see who is really going to go all out and really win it and clinch it. Because as it stands, Arsenal is having 59 points, 57, right? Arsenal is having 57 points. Man City is having 55 points, and we are here to see who is really going to win the trophy. Now, Pep Guardiola has gone ahead and really issued a warning to Mikel Arteta that the worst is yet to come for you and your club. That's it. So, welcome to Rokani Media Football. How are you guys, and where are you watching us from? Trossard is complaining for his goal he scored yesterday against Leicester City that it would have stood, and VAR did a very bad job to cancel it out. And very many other players and very many other journalists, Jamie Redknapp, coming out and really concealing everything that Arsenal is going to hate to do at this juncture. And don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Now, without further ado, let's get into this because you guys are just waiting for this. And Pep Guardiola said the following after beating Bournemouth by 4-1 yesterday. He said, I know how good they are. I know we cannot drop points. I know we can't drop points. But now they are starting to play UEFA Europa as well. Many things are going to happen. They are going to drop points. We are going to drop points. The team who drops less points will be champions. Meaning that it's Pep Guardiola has gone ahead and really laid out his verdict on which team is really ready or will be viable to win the Premier League trophy this season. And he's talked about points being dropped. And on point being dropped, he's talked about Arsenal trying or starting to play 2 games per week. That's it. They're going to be playing the UEFA Europa League, and this is where a big question comes in. That is what Pep Guardiola talking right? Yes, is 100% right, because for them who are playing on Wednesday or Tuesday in the Champions League and rest for 2 or 3 days until when they play again via the weekend, they find themselves really struggling a little bit. But what of Arsenal that is going to be playing games on Thursday and then rest on Friday, Saturday, and then play Sunday? That is really going to call in for Mikel Arteta to take a brave decision on whether he gives up on the UEFA Europa League by playing his second string side, or he plays his string side or his first string side to come up and really win both trophies. But I believe, however much it's like that, the opposition that Arsenal is facing in the UEFA Europa League is not the same opposition that Man City is facing in the Champions League. Man City is playing RB Leipzig and they drew away in Germany 1-1, and in the last 10-15 minutes RB Leipzig would have gone ahead to really take over that game and win it. That is the most interesting bit of that. So it comes to my understanding that however much Arsenal is playing Sporting Lisbon, but Sporting Lisbon is not the same level as RB Leipzig. And aware at Sporting Lisbon, I believe if at all Mikel Arteta feels his second string side of Matt Turner in goal, Tomiyasu right back, Nketiah left back, Jakub Kiwior left on the left side of central defense, then Rob Holding on the right side of central defense, Jorginho, Fabio Vieira and Emile Smith-Rowe as a midfield 3, then the front line, Nketiah, Trossard and Reece Nelson. I believe they can get the job done. They can get the job done because the worst of these games is, I'm talking about the UEFA Europa League games, is that you have to come all out and play away. The jet lag is really a problem. You get that jet lag is really a problem. So the game that Arsenal is going to play on the 9th is really going to be so much important because after playing that game of football, I think they'll be hosting which team? Are they going to be playing away? Let me check. This is where what Pep Guardiola really says comes into reality and it bites in because they'll be playing Fulham. That game of Fulham is going to be very tricky. It's going to take Mikel Arteta to make a very huge decision in which players he's supposed to play or not to play because Fulham has proven to be one of the stubbornest sides in this league. After playing Sporting Lisbon away in Portugal, Arsenal will have to fly back to London to play Fulham on Sunday. I believe that will be a very, 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 very tough game. So, Mikel Arteta needs to make a decision on what he's going to do for that game. That's it. Because every time you travel, that will call in for fatigue of players, because Arteta would like to keep himself in every tournament, but my head is telling me that he'll play with his second string side, then later make substitutions such as the likes of Thomas Partey, Bukayo Saka, Martinelli, Odegaard, play some, how many minutes? Play some 30 to 35 minutes. I think that's what he's going to do. But that is going to continue not until Arsenal gets out of the UEFA Europa League. The more they proceed to the quarterfinals, the more games arise for the club of Arsenal. And that is where Pep Guardiola's narrative comes in through. He's sending a warning to his former assistant manager that, please, you've been playing one game per week, and in that scenario, you've been dropping points. How is it going to be if at all you are now playing 2 games per week? And it starts next week. They are going to play Everton on Wednesday. They are playing Everton on Wednesday. That is Arsenal for you, and that is going to call in for playing a game in the midweek and playing another one on Saturday against Bournemouth. Then after playing Bournemouth, next Thursday on the 9th, they'll be playing in the round of 16 knockout stage of the UEFA Europa League. But as Mikel Arteta, I believe the priority is the Premier League. If I'm told what should we front, if at all I'm an Arsenal fan, I think the Premier League is the most important trophy that they should go in for, because they've already qualified for the Champions League. If at all Arsenal, we are really struggling for the 4th spot, they would have gone ahead to come in here and say, all right, let's put a lot of emphasis on the UEFA Europa League. But they've already qualified for the Champions League next season. Money is going to be coming in thick and fast, so no need for them to stress out. I believe at Mikel Arteta, I go all out for what I call the Premier League. Playing 1 game per week. Even if we keep going, I'll play my second string side. That's it. Then my first string side, I really hold it for the Premier League competition. Now, Mikel Arteta on the club's transfer strategy to bring the January signings, they said really happy because we were very clear what we wanted to do. We could not do it, and we had to adapt. In the window, you have to be able to do that, not feel sorry for ourselves. So I think there is what we call a blessing in disguise for Arsenal. Missing out on Mikhailo Modric and Moise Caicedo was seen as a failed transfer window for Arsenal by very many Arsenal fans. But I came out and told you that the alternatives they brought in are really Premier League proven. You saw Trossard yesterday. He decided that game. With that nutmeg through the legs of Yetis, Martinelli capitalized onto that, and they scored the winning goal. Jorginho, for the previous 3 games, without Thomas Partey, he has been a revelation. So, Mikel Arteta got it right, and this is where you have to come in through and obviously do the needful and hail or commend your manager. You know, the best thing you'll ever do is to support your manager, especially if at all he has passed all tests. Mikel Arteta is a manager who's going to hate to pass all tests. That's it. He has passed all the tests, and now Arsenal fans just have to believe in him that he doesn't make a wrong choice. And the good thing that I really liked about him is that he has gone ahead to get out of his predictability shell by changing his squad, and that is another huge revamp at Arsenal, because he was so much predictable and now he has lots of options to make. And I think in the first half of the season, I never blamed him a lot because he never had the quality of the bench like Jorginho, Jakub Kiwior, and Trossard. Now he's having those players in, and the others would have come and through and really got the job done. The likes of Emily Smith-Rowe were finding themselves injured, so the manager found himself with limited options. But right now, he's really having a variety of options, and I think the summer is all going to be about him making and strengthening his bench. That's what the summer is going to be all about. So I think he made the right choices, and it's now that Arsenal fans get to know and realizing it that, oh, Arteta was 100% right on the decisions he really took as far as this side of Arsenal is concerned. So that is it, Mikel Arteta. Then let's go to Trossard, one of the January transfer signings that he made. Yesterday, he had gone ahead to score his second goal for Arsenal. He might have found himself with an assist and a goal, if at all that goal stood in the first half. It was a very brilliant goal, but because Thomas Partey had rounded his hand around the fist of the goalkeeper of Leicester City, VAR intervened, and obviously they saw that. After seeing that, it really went to a rule out. It was ruled out. Now, after the game, Trossard had the following to say: "It was unlucky. I think it was a great goal. I have to look it back, but I don't think it's much going on. Obviously, they've turned it over and ruled the goal out, but it's credit to the guys that we keep going." So, when you're having experienced players like Trossard, even when such a goal is really ruled out, he'll keep pushing. He'll keep going. That is the guy known as Trossard. And that brings out the heart of a winner and the difference between a Mukalo Modric and a Trossard, a Jorginho, and a Moise Caicedo, because Trossard is 28 years of age. He knows that even if such a goal is ruled out, I just have to go all out and really work hard to find ourselves in a position of really winning the game of football. So that's what he does for his club, and he'll do it continuously, and he won't stop. That's why he's the one who really scored that goal that was really ruled out, and then he is the one again who creates the chance for Gabriel Martinelli in the 46th minute, just 1 minute into the first half. That is Trossard for you, and it shows you why such players are important for this Arsenal side, and they are going to be so much important in deciding who is really taking the trophy. Amidst Pep saying that it's all going to be about who is going to lose less points, whether Arsenal or Man City, but it also boils out into another outlet of the experience that Arsenal added to the team. Jorginho and Trossard, they are really good players, and I believe they are really getting them back to the Premier League winning ways. Now, Danny Murphy, he played for Liverpool in the midfield. He was a very good central midfielder. He said, "I thought Trossard was brilliant as a false nine at Leicester. He won't be as direct and an attacking threat as Nketiah, but he's an intelligent footballer and helped Arsenal to control the game by knowing when to drop deep." That is Danny Murphy. And we think that we witnessed all this, and in my match reaction, I highlighted a lot about this because the movement in the front three was really great. His mobility, that is, Trossard's mobility was out of this world, and it looked like he was ready to go all out and really get his team what it wanted, and he really put out a display that Nketiah has never put out. That's it, because Nketiah is really trying to make himself busy, like a busybody, but he has really missing goals. And what Trossard gives you is that he has that one touch on him. His football intelligence is really great, and he is a quick thinker. He makes a decision even before the ball really comes in through, and that's what makes a very good player on the field of play. You have to scan and know who is behind you, such that you make a decision before you even get that ball. That's it. I even had Thierry Henry hinting about it, that what makes a very great player is simple. A great player has to be ready to think before that ball comes in through. What am I going to do if at all that ball comes here? That's Trossard for you. And you saw him, how he was really trying to involve others into play. And that is the game of football that Arteta really wants. And that's why I believe it's going to be hard for Nketiah to be getting minutes when Gabriel Jesus returns, because it will look like it has been enough for him and Arteta is looking for Trossard to come in through and really partner with Gabriel Jesus. And I just can't wait to see Gabriel Jesus in the same lineup with Trossard, Odegaard, and Jorginho. I would love to see those because their passing is really out of this world. Their football intelligence is just immense. Now, Jamie Redknapp on Arsenal. Jamie Redknapp is a Sky Sports pundit. He went ahead to say the following on Arsenal, that it's a big result for them, especially last week, Villa, after losing to City, to score 2 goals in injury time against Villa and another win today at Leicester. It shows they are not going anywhere. They are putting the pressure right on Man City. Obviously, they are putting pressure on Man City, and City is really feeling the pressure because even the manager, Pep Guardiola, has come out and revealed to us that he knows how good Arsenal is. And what really confirmed to us that he knows how good Arsenal is the way he played against them at Emirates. He played a pragmatic style of football. He never went foot to foot with them or toe to toe with them. He just went all out and really did the needful that was required by a team called Arsenal. So he knows how good they are, and Arsenal are putting pressure onto City. So guys, thank you very much for watching and through your thoughts on Pep Guardiola warning Arteta, Trossard complains, and Arsenal piling more pressure on City are welcome in the comment section below. Rokani David remains my name. We are jetting into the Match Day Live onto the United Matters channel, a channel that does strictly Manchester United content. You know what it is. It's the Carabao Cup finale happening at Wembley. Hey! We are Manchester United and we are going to Wembley. So that is it for now. May the Lord bless you abundantly. Rokani David signs out. See you later, my mates. But don't forget to like this video, share it, and subscribe to this channel. I sign out. Bye-bye.